Start recording. Okay, so that's good. Hide that. You guys can see my face. My webcam is pointed real fucking high. I don't know why. Probably because I was sitting up in my chair. I don't even know. Okay, game capture. Dungeon Souls. I should probably figure out a better setup for this, but I really don't have one. Oh well, not the end of the world. Is it the new items upgrade? I mean, it's the new everything upgrade. Dungeon Souls gets updated like crazy. Okay, I think face cam belongs in the bottom corner. Hair isn't that stupid. Hair is pretty stupid. Comes and goes. Okay, I think we're good. So, oh right. Alright. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Dungeon Souls. This is not the patch we're looking for. Let's get this out of the way. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, cool. Opens up as a new tab. So, welcome to patch number 7. I guess people in the stream can see this. People on the YouTube side can't. Oh well, not a big deal. So, what's going on with Dungeon Souls? You can now display HP bar on your character. That's good. Increased damage of Nightblade, but slower attack speed. Seems fair. Redeemer spawn timer. It was inevitable. Shop items should not be misplaced anymore. Good. Changed the art of boulder trap marks. New fireball trap. Rats and big slimes don't shoot anymore. Makes sense. Floating eyeball in ice caverns has a slower projectile. Fixed the description bug of zombie tooth. Fixed cooldown reductions. Yay! Some abilities start cooldown after the effect wore off. Fixed item description box. Merchant now sells 1 random potion and 2 random items. 2% lifesteal should now give you 2%, not 0.02%. Thank you. New art for explosions. Ability descriptions are now color-coded. Necromancer can now be ranked up again. Necromancer's third ability now shows how many skeletons are left that can be summoned. Yes! Enemies should not spawn too close to the hero. Removed the defense cap. Purple mages now suck the hero's HP, even if their HP is full. Some items can now deal magic damage instead of attack damage. Reworked the map. Barbarian's normal attack now shakes the screen a bit. Some abilities can now deal magic damage. Fixed the thief bomb damage. Abilities now preview images in the character selection. Improved graphic user interface when adding stats. Some traps now deal magic damage instead of attack damage. Nightblade's hammer swing now shakes the screen a bit. Increased magic damage of green and red wizard. Decreased Merlin's rate of fire. Barbarian's normal attack now deals % instead of plus damage. Increased Nightblade's thick armor reduction. Nightblade's switch is already tier 1 on start. Rebalances his weapon damage. So first strike deals 60% extra damage for both weapons. Just kind of depends. Okay. Let's see. Active items. Ooh! Active items. Redeemer now sucks 10% of your health. That's terrifying. Madu Buckler now gives 10% chance to parry attacks. And then it goes up by 5% for everyone thereafter. New Nightblade ability icons. Potions are now automatically consumed. Upgrading Necromancer summon ability now increases allies' maximum health. Yay! New walls in the dark dungeons. Broadsword now increases your cooldown by just a bit. New difficulty, new passive skills. Increase the number of upgrades for passive skills. You can now reset your progress. Ranking up now gives you upgrades. Difficulties are now unlockable. Boulder trap should not spawn more than 1 boulder. New items. Skeleton King summons don't get stuck in the wall anymore. And new ice cavern boss. That was a lot of things. Okay, let's start. Ooh, what is that? I don't even know. I apparently need to unlock it. Okay, we still have our rank 5s. Good, good. Unfortunately, our Necromancer... Oh, we're not even done upgrading here. Okay, so we can get extra gold coins per second. Magic resistance, magic damage. Or we can just keep putting points into what we already have. We also have 200,000 gold. Alright, why don't we kind of mid-tier everything here? I don't really need that too much. That's pretty ridiculous. Not gonna lie. This is what I get for playing the game a bunch. Okay, so let's see. Crit chance is pretty important. Let's go defense. Okay, defense is maxed. HP regen. Health. I feel like attack power and stuff are important, but very easy to get. So I'm kind of focusing on all the other ones. Okay, so we've got a bunch of new passives that I've already maxed. So our armor is 1.5 times normal. Our magic resistance is 1.5 times normal. I can only imagine this means our Nightblade is going to be ridiculous along the way. Max out the OP guy I've got. All right, so I'm not gonna do this for long. I'm just gonna load them up, and I want to see what happens. Ooh, those aren't there. Oh, you can even see previews of what the skills do. Ooh, I like that. I like this. This is a good patch. This is a really good patch. Okay, nope, and now my face cam is too high. Well, whatever. Okay, ooh. Ooh, that hammer swing is very slow. Chakram not so much though. Okay, that's good. So let's switch this up. Oh, the color coding is nice. 20% chance to stun enemies on one hit. Damn. This thing does damage. Okay, so the last thing I want to check. His base starting defense is 63. Wow. This is going to be fun. But, of course, we're not going to be playing with him tonight because we've got one last character rank up, so let's go do that. Necromancer. Alright. Let's see how this goes. This camera's off. Oh, you mean just like off kilter. That makes sense. Medicinal herbs. Okay, and summon. 100 health returns 10% of your max HP. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so it tells me how many I can summon left. Let's see if it incurs the cooldown penalty. Okay, it doesn't. Well, it currently does still accrue that. Oh, that's the fireball trap. That's good to know. And that's the target for the boulder trap, isn't it? Yep. I can dig it. Okay. So far, I am digging every single thing about this new patch. Where's the timer for the Redeemer? I don't know if there is one that I can see. Hopefully there's an item that tells you how long you have until he shows up, because that would be really nice. Okay. But yeah, there are new items, there are active items, there's so many things, and just so many like quality of life improvements. These developers really do know just how to make a game fancy. Oh, I do magic damage. I'm going to be putting in a defense, though, because obviously defense is the stat that needs boosting. Okay, let's get 1 point in that, especially because I've got bonus lifesteal along the way here. Okay, so obviously we're going to need to play this game a lot before we can max out the rest of the passives. That said, we've already maxed out the important ones, aka defensive HP and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I think the bonus defense only covers starting defense and not, like, as you go along. But that seems kind of fair. But I am so happy with this upgrade. I was waiting for it, and I was rewarded as well. Okay, let's see this one. 65% extra attack damage. Now, I don't know if that counts as magic or physical. That's an interesting question. I don't feel like I do as much damage and stuff, but oh well. How do the perks work? I don't know if the official perk system has been added to the game yet. We'll see on that one. We'll be getting there fairly soonish. Okay, and I think I've got something that just flitted on my neck. Yeah. Okay, and the little passive perks on the right side still haven't been added to the game yet, so we'll get there soon. Now, I will admit, I'm not entirely sure how much I like the magic stat, but I guess it does let them split up the items you can get, and maybe even increase the amount of damage you do if you, say, do magic damage and otherwise. Oh, there's the Redeemer timer. Just found it. Oh! Okay, so the Redeemer timer doesn't do what I thought it did. The Redeemer timer only activates once you've actually... Ooh, I like that. The Redeemer timer only shows up once you've... Oh, crap. That was my last skeleton. Once you've actually hit all the portals. Okay, so that works differently than I imagined. And I don't mind that much. Why is there this big old area down here? Well, I can't really capitalize on it because I do want to figure out how much damage the Redeemer does to you. So I kind of want to just sit around here for a second. Let's see how bad that... Okay, that hurts really bad. You really do not want to get hit by the Redeemer along the way here. Oh shoot, I can see my gameplay in the corner. I still have my preview window running. Okay, so that is rough business. Now here's an interesting question. Defense stacking might not be so viable anymore, in retrospect. Because there's also resistance. Oh. So I might actually want to start pumping points into both. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Because this way... I have to worry about multiple types of damage. Ooh, that might break the Nightblade build a little bit, but with luck, there are going to be new items that buff your magic resistance. So we'll see. So at this point, I am going to start putting some points into resistance and try and keep them even, just in case. Open the Forbidden Library. No, not with this character. Even if Merlin's been nerfed, Merlin's drop rates are garbage, and I would much rather fight Merlin on with a character that's actually, like, usable and functional and stuff. I don't know. The Necromancer just get dunked. He's not that healthy of a character. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize, but we're already done with the level. Because we gotta hurry. We must hurry for Yuri. I got it. Doesn't look like I got any keys. Okay, get out of here. Resistance must be defense for magic. You are not wrong. Okay. So we get the bouncing brain, at the very least. Let's summon these guys. Okay. Should be good. So yeah, putting more points into skeletons will definitively boost them up. I don't know if it increases their damage at all. I just know it increases their health. That said, that's not a bad plan, just because, or, like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Just because, I guess after a certain point, I don't need them to do any extra damage. And it looks like the AI is much more aggressive than it used to be. They are much, much more motivated to, like, get up close and fight the boss. Morning, Mauler. Wow, must be really early for you. Unless you've stayed up really freaking late, which is entirely possible. You are a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, stuff. Okay, so what do we get? So we get the broadsword, which is a slower attack speed, but I'm going to go with it just because I want to see how much slower. Okay, and then we don't actually get anything else useful. Damn, that sucks. Oh well. Hey, ooh, what is that? Magic garlic, magic resistance. Or golden key. I gotta go with the golden key. The magic garlic seemed like a neat item. That's going to be a good boost to things along the way. But still. Okay, other things that I've noticed so far. One, I think they might have rebalanced the silver key drops, but I haven't been paying that much attention. Should probably boost up my attack damage a little bit here. There we go. Yeah, broadsword is not that big of a deal, especially if I get enough cooldown reduction items to offset it. And I'm glad they fixed cooldown reduction so it actually functions. Now, also, looks like we got a Primetime Slime Time level. So that kind of makes my life a little bit easier. And these guys don't shoot anymore, so that probably makes slimes just overall much easier to work with. Hey, silver key. See, now we're getting some stuff. Perfect. Have I played Ziggurat? I've played Ziggurat. I don't like it as much as Tower of Guns. It's definitively got a better upgrade system. But I don't like the gameplay as much. AKA, you can't jump. Float jumps and stuff are just so much fun in Tower of Guns. Like, Tower of Guns is truly, truly fun. Ziggurat is pretty good. But it just doesn't capture the same magic for me. Which I think is a bit of a problem. Okay, so we could do 65 versus... Oh. Interesting. So this will... Let's go with skeletons. Let's look at that. Oh. That went up by a little bit. Okay, so it didn't actually tell me. What, so mousing over the exclamation mark, the plus sign, does not actually currently tell you what the upgrade's gonna do. I don't really need that, but it would be kind of handy. But that said, we got the skeletal wall going strong, and it looks like the skeletal wall will keep increasing in skeletons as you put points in, which is perfect. Okay. See. Oh shit! Did I hit them all? No, I didn't. Okay, perfect. I thought for a second we had already triggered the Redeemer timer, and I got upset because I wanna sit around in Primetime Slime Time for a bit. Have we ranked up yet? No, we haven't. I also have not put any points into resistance. I should probably put points into resistance now, just so we have an even amount, because I can only assume bosses are going to be doing both. How is the podcast? Brr. I haven't had time for anything lately. Especially with lost footage. I recorded Destiny for like 3 hours today, and it turns out I only recorded 7 minutes of it. That hurt. At least it's multi-perspective editing, so me losing my footage didn't necessarily harm the series. but it definitely did suck. At least the missions would be repeatable, but we were doing dungeons, which is always just kind of a sad thing. You don't want to lose footage like that. You really don't. Oh, this reminds me. Check the health regen. Now, I do have the medicinal herbs, so I think my base health regen is 4 right now. I could be wrong about that one, but I think that's the case. Let's just summon some Skelebros. Are there just no chests here? Have I, like, missed them all? I wish this game would actually tell you where all the chests were, because I think that would actually be kind of a nice feature of, like, here's where you should probably go to grab all that stuff. Like, if items dropped and whatnot, but I don't see any chests here. So, we might be limited on that one. Yeah. I know Twitch holds the VODs, but unfortunately it's hard for me to stream, because the reason why I lost footage is the same reason why I can't stream my console very well, because that shit just breaks and it doesn't tell you, and it doesn't let you fix it either. It just goes into, like, weird catatonic mode. Except for, I've actually, I've reset it so I can now stream console footage with OBS, which is awesome. I didn't know I could do that. And that makes my life a lot better. Yeah, there's not a single chest in here. Weird. Since when does that happen? Have chest spawns been reduced as well? I don't know. Well, we're gonna make it up to... Do I want to get up to level 9, or do I want to just go? I've got a number of keys. I think they've been reduced out of the pool, though. So it's an interesting question. Hey, the Skelebros actually followed me in here. Okay, so that actually is really encouraging. Because that might actually mean we get, you know, some amount of... We might actually have them following me around. They're still slow and not very smart, but still. But yeah, no, technical issues have been giant pain in the butt, and I'm sad, but at the same time, it's still going to be going up on YouTube eventually. My perspective won't be shown, which sucks. But at least I'll be in there and it'll be on YouTube, and who cares, right? Plus, we're going to be possibly finishing the series within the next couple of days, up until later stuff and things. I have 5 Skelebros. I can summon up to 5, but I only summon 4 at a time. The reason is, summoning 4 Skelebros means I can resummon them every time they die. If I summon all 5, I have to wait for the cooldown to go. Admittedly, in this case, don't think it matters that much, but it just... Yeah, I have yet to determine if that's like a good habit or a bad habit. Either way, let's blow this popsicle stand. No one cares about my content. Screw you, Mauler. Okay. So obviously, have to wait for the Skelebros. So maybe incurring the cooldown when I'm on, like, generic levels isn't a bad idea. Just because that means no matter what, I don't have to worry about... Well, I'll be limited, but it'll be easier to keep track of. I don't know, that's an interesting question. Well, either way, silver chest, got Merlin's hat. Yeah! Alright. Will it tell me what my cooldown reduction is? It's crit rate. I have no clue. But I think cooldown reduction currently covers, let's try summoning them all. Oh, right, cooldown reduction is covered by that sword. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more cooldown reduction, items along the way. Because currently, there we go. If I can get my cooldowns actually reduced, because currently that sword is actually not offset by the fact that I've got Merlin's hat, which I guess kind of makes sense. But still, I do wish the sword had more of a bonus than what it currently does. Because currently, there's not much of a bonus for using the sword. It's only 10 damage. There are weapons that actually give you a higher damage bonus than this, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just thinking like, oh shoot, I'm not using my boost here. But like, if I remember it, like the blood-soaked blade or whatever it's called, the sword that gives you a lifesteal, I think that's a plus 12 damage bonus. So it's kind of one of those where it's like, why is this sword that makes me attack literally slower? Why is it? Why is it the limiting factor Like, why is it inferior? I don't know. I don't know. Not the end of the world. Let's see. Let's go to the shop. Wait, have I already been to the shop? Or is that... No, that golden circle is now the exit portal. Okay, here's the shop. So we've already got a brain, don't we? So let's grab a hammer. Let's grab the zombie tooth, which apparently has a different effect. Damn. We just got some stuff. Some of which I know, some of which I don't know. Okay, what is this thing? Guardian armor. 10 defense, 10 magic resistance, 5 HP. Ooh, boy. Alright, that's what we're looking for. That's going to make me substantially tankier. Why is my... Oh... My damage is higher, but that doesn't necessarily mean my actual damage is higher. Interesting. I have no idea how magic and damage function in this game. I really don't know. Because currently my, like, actual damage is buffed. My magic isn't as much, and I can't figure out for the life of me which is going to matter in the long run. But it does feel a little like it could end up being a little bit bad if it turns out that, like, it could actually be really bad if it turns out that, that I only get a damage bonus by pumping points into, by putting points into magic, and all of the items are currently keyed for just basic physical damage. That could be a bit of a problem. Up, see you, Limesta. Have a good one. Let's see. This is a bit of a rough fight. Currently, I think they've rebalanced him a little bit, so he takes substantially less damage from Skelebros, as I would like. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Fortunately, I seem to be kind of tired tonight. I'm getting that, like, weird... Oh, I know what's wrong. I'm getting that, like, weird cross-eyed feeling, and it's because I haven't had enough to drink today. I was being really, really lazy about getting up and getting a bottle of water, and then I just never did. Which is, in retrospect, a bit of a mistake. I'll do it between runs, because I think I might do a double feature of Dungeon Souls tonight, but it's hard to tell. Well, another Merlin's hat, which I don't think helps us that much. Our drop rates are currently not helping. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. Went with accuracy, and we get another golden chest, which gives us increased... Yeah, that was worth it. Increased chest drops. Would like to get me some more silver keys if I can. Oh, well. Oh, whoa. That Berserker's Ring's a use item and stuff. Drink more spirits. Have a drunk stream. Okay, so this ring no longer makes you go automatically berserk. It is now a Q move. Okay, that's good to know. I will... Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. You know what? Let's go berserk on this guy. It looks like it's a 30-second cooldown, though, so that's pretty substantial. That said, that's not a bad introduction to the... That's not a bad introduction to more golden keys. These are... Their projectiles are slower. I will grant them that. It just doesn't end up meaning a thing. But yeah, good introduction to use items along the way. Oh, well. Good night, Ladybird. Have a good one. Okay, so let's see. These guys aren't that big of a deal. I want to say they die in like one hit or something like that. Unfortunately, avoiding their shots once you've gotten hit by the first one because you forgot to dodge, actually kind of hard. And I just summoned 3 of them for no generally good reason. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to put some points into magic just so I actually do some extra damage. I feel like my survivability is going to kind of scale up nicely anyway. We've actually, for once in our life, we have golden keys and we don't have a single silver key. How does that even happen? I don't really know. But this is life. So yeah, I feel like my damage is inherently tied to my magic stat. And since I'm only getting like physical damage bonuses, I don't think it's helping me as much. I really wish they hadn't done that stat. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense splitting it up that way. I guess it kind of makes sense in terms of like different enemies are weak to different things, but like it matters more from like a tactical RPG sense to have, you know, a magic stat and a physical stat, because then you actually have like tactics that matter. But in this case, it's like in this case, it's... Here are these two stats. You're lacking on one of them. And you're going to take way more damage from it as well. I'm not entirely sure if that's the right way to go. I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit indignant because I've yet to find a single basic magic damage boosting item. And so I'm just completely reliant on the fact that I do a fair amount of damage as a result of my other abilities. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, we didn't get a silver key from that. We still have gold keys, though, which is actually working out pretty well for us. We just got another Berserker's Ring, which isn't great. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pause for a second. That is some good water. Alright, back to what we were doing. Return. Good. Game didn't screw up as a result. I can't wait until this game isn't letterboxed anymore. It's such a weird concept to have it currently as such. Also, I can summon five... Oh, geez, that hurt. I can summon 5 skeletons now. They do barely any damage, but then again, I barely do any damage. You know what? That would actually be a really nice way of handling attack and non-attack. For characters like the mage, who have no use for an attack stat whatsoever, all attack stat items just get converted over to magic stat items. Just because otherwise it's kind of dumb. For the Nightblade, all magic stat items go to the Chakram and give, like, you get a higher damage bonus to your Chakar. Chakram, whatever you want to call it. And so you get like your full magic stat is damage for your Chakar, and then a bonus from physical, like 50%, as well. And then when you switch, the bonuses revert. That would be really cool. But so for this character, thinking on it, I think it would work beautifully if all of your physical damage bonuses went straight to your Skelebros. Hey, natural stupidity. Has been a while. But so my Skelebros should get, like, my physical damage stat as a bonus. And I should get my magic damage stat. And, you know, maybe they only do, like, half the damage or something like that. Just because otherwise it would be freaking ridiculous. There are other ways of doing it, but I think that would actually be one of the best ways to do so. Ow. These guys hurt. They're tough, and I don't do a whole lot of damage here. Oh, right. That's because I'm not running this thing. Go figure. Ah, crap. Well, I guess we're going to Tinseltown, so we're not leaving. Oh, well, all I wanted to do was pick up that potion, but apparently leaving levels, it has a bigger hitbox than picking up items. That feels wrong to me. I think that could use a change. Oh, well. Okay, good. It's just the little jellyfishes. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble. That said, I think I've gotten a high enough resistance that these guys aren't particularly threatening. They do a lot of trickle damage, but not a whole lot of any other types of damage. I don't even know where I fit the face cam. At this point, oh well, let's get a little bit of back support in here and just stare straight into the camera, deeply in, lose our eyes in it. Okay, so we don't... Let's go with the Thieves Book, just so I move a little bit faster. This guy does not move fast, let me tell you. Okay, have I ranked up yet? Maybe you only rank up the end of missions. Also, I should probably put points into that. There we go. I don't know. Because it doesn't feel like I'm ranking up here. I've been through a lot of level. But no dice. Alright, whatever. I can just deal. Yeah, wow. Wait, is that them taking damage, or is that them doing damage? I don't even know. Hey, Tense. Yes, this is in Cavern Kings. It's also not listed on Twitch, so I don't really have much of a choice on that one. Okay, will I do Unholy Heights? Probably not for 2-3 hours, something like that. I got a lot of things to get through. And that one's kind of one of the later cooldown type games. Also, hi Swanee. Okay. Let's just dump these guys out. Yep, that's all of them. Actually, you know what? It does seem like a good idea to just dump all of them at the same time. I mean, it's about the same cooldown since they have about the same duration. The only thing the only thing it matters is, that hurts a little. Let's go with the movement speed bonuses. The only thing that matters is during boss fights. When it's better. Oh, shoot. I should probably use this. And I'm a little bit worried about where we're going to run into here. Oh, good. It's just the jellyfishes. Okay. When is the end of stream? 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what that translates to people's, like, timing things. I'm a goddamn night owl. I totally forgot which button it is, use item for a second there. Okay. Oh, whatever. So yeah, it does seem like keys don't drop as frequently anymore, which is kind of a shame. Because we haven't even been able to open up all the silver chests. But then again, that might also be, like, might actually just be an expression of, where's the last one? Is it over here? No, it's not there. It must be in that big room I didn't notice. But it might be a result of the fact that I have next to no... Oh, wait. It's right here. Whoops. I keep trying to use my healing potions. Wait. Where are healing potions? What the hell? Use potion as Q, but it's gone. So maybe it's just the most prevalent use item? I don't even know. Okay, so this is Lady Lane. I've never seen her before. Oh, she's... Okay, so we've got a new boss sprite, but as far as I can tell, she behaves almost exactly like the other frost boss. That makes sense. Okay, let's just dump another one of those and go for the chest. Might get something useful. Perforation, perfect. Especially if I go berserk, whenever I can go... Oh, shoot, I incurred the cooldown. Then again, she doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage, so I'm not terribly worried. But my skeletons are going to be hitting their cooldown very soon, and I'm going to be about 8 seconds with that proper Skelebro. Shame. I'll deal. But... Healing potions have kind of disappeared from the track, which is different. Not used to that. Not used to that at all. I'm digging the new boss sprite. Unfortunately, I only see her butt. Or is that her front? She just doesn't have a face. Does she not have a face? I can't tell. It feels like I'm staring at her backside because there's no face. I'm most definitely confused. Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, either I didn't get a treasure chest from her, or she doesn't drop any loot. Either way, that sucks. Real bad. And we haven't ranked up as far as I can tell either. So we're probably going to get dunked pretty soon. Unless you only rank up from getting soul orbs at this point. Which would also suck, but, I mean, I could deal with that. But either healing potions don't exist anymore. They must not exist anymore. Or they're not considered like a consumable item anymore? I don't even know. Yeah, pro tip, don't kill bosses on walls. See, I get the feeling she's a new boss. This happened with Merlin, effectively. Where there's no, where Merlin doesn't have a, doesn't actually drop a golden chest on death. He just drops the Merlin hat, which honestly isn't terrible, but is not great either. But that is definitely incredibly harmful, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. This is bad. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Every time. I was super stoked for this. I was wondering when the hammer was going to drop. I found the hammer, guys, and boy, did it just go down with a bang. Still. Oh. You're able to use them if you hit F. Okay, guess we should get injured. Yeah, so I do have healing potions. They're just not listed anymore in favor of the used items. Oh, I guess that's not as bad as I originally surmised. The boss not dropping items, though, is painful. Assassin's Blade. Wait. Assassin's Blade? Okay, so the Assassin's Blade no longer exists as a, the Assassin's Blade no longer exists as a trinket. It's now a use item. That seems fair. It was a little bit broken. I'll have to test the test it with skeletons. It might be completely useless, but it'd be really cool if that let you let you summon, like, double the amount of skeletons for one loop through. That would be cool. It's probably not going to work that way. Anyway. Nope. F does not potion. Q does not potion. Q does not potion. F does not potion. Okay, so let's go to the options. Let's see. Let's see. Controls. Use potion. Set that to F. I'm using no potions here. Unless I'm mistaken, there are potions don't do dick all or anything. Did I just use them as part of... I have no idea. This is concerning. I really don't know. Hey, Satari. Hey, T-Chan. How's it going? Okay, first and foremost, let's buff up, summon a bunch of Skelebros. Okay, let's see if we can double the amount. Okay, so F is just the use item. I can't use... I don't think healing potions are usable. Because I just changed the hotkey to use potions, and it used my use item. If I do Q, F, nope. I can't potion. There is no such thing as a potion key right now. Well, guess I'm on my own, but then again, I'm usually pretty conservative with them. So I guess it doesn't really impact me too much. It's mostly just like a, are you serious situation? Because let's see. Oh. No, spacebar doesn't use them. QF, no. Okay, and sadly, the Assassin Blade does not give me the bonus that I desire either way. Well... I'm not terribly offended. Just a bit sad. Clubs it is. So yeah, I have to look into a couple of things. Doesn't look like the Necromancer's ranked up. We should be able to fight the Soul Guardian. Definitely not going to be able to survive in the later levels, especially without, you know, an active healing along the way. That's a shame. Hopefully they fix it as a quick bug, because all it is like rebinding the things. I assume in the code they took out the use of healing potions entirely. I don't know. They're still there. Let's see. So far, kind of in trouble. Luckily, don't have to worry about things too much. Unless picking up those potions is how you use them. And they've replaced the use of the red potion from earlier. I'll have to see if red potion drops sometimes soon. That's an interesting question. I don't have answers to any of these. Oh well, let's just get out of here. Yeah, it is kind of a darn shame that it's a darn shame that the Assassin's Blade does nothing for the Necromancer. It would be really cool if it just instantly summoned a bunch of extra skeletons, or let you do so, at the very least. Not the end of the world. So let's just loop. Let's just loop. Actually, we're probably not going to be looping tonight. Just to be totally frank, we're probably going to get dunked by the last level. That'll be it. But if I rank up from fighting the Soul Keeper, the Soul Guardian, that's really all I care about. See, does he have a silver chest in here? He doesn't. Damn. I mean, there's a small chance we can still kind of persevere in this one. But my bet is we're kind of out of luck as far as beating that guy goes. The skeletons are good, but they're not that good. Okay. I'll just have to keep an eye on how many Skelebros we have. Luckily, every single time he kills a Skelebro, we get 10% of our health back. Which stacks up pretty fast, considering how freaking flimsy they are. But things I'm noticing right now. A, there are no magical damage bonus items in the game, and I don't know if stacking physical does a single thing to boost my damage. Currently, I don't think that's the case. I think my damage is entirely determined by my magic stat. And since my magic stat is pretty bad, I don't know. Maybe I did just do 33 damage. We're dead. Yeah, I was like trying to frantically use a potion there. No dice. So did he rank up at all? He got 2,000 rank points from that. I don't know. I don't know. I might hold off on using the Necromancer for a little while. I really don't know. It's an interesting question that I don't really have a good answer for. I'm grumpy about it. But we will see. How much money did I get as a result of that? Was that enough to rank up anything? Magic damage? Yeah. At least we can do that. Yeah, I think when you pick up potions, it gives you health. Which kind of sucks because the bosses haven't been, retooled. And yeah, the rank points. I only got 1,500 from that one. So I'm probably going to go back to playing physical classes for a little while and stuff. But I don't even know. Let's see. Oh well. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next episode.